Coming up, I'm going to be talking about the upcoming Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi series, Hit Monkey, and much more. But before we get into any of that, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's On DisneyPlus.com. It's Monday, it's time to jump into some of today's big Disney Plus news. So with it being a Monday, let's start off with some new content that's arrived. If you're in the UK, Ireland, and in some other countries as well, you've got a new episode of The Walking Dead today, so I'm going to be watching that one this evening. Really enjoying this series. Let's now move on to some news from the Emmys. At the Emmys, unfortunately, WandaVision did not pick up any more awards, though Hamilton did actually win an award. Hamilton won the award for Outstanding Variety Special Pre-Recorded. That's not too bad for Disney Plus. Last week at the creative art side of things, they did pick up 13 awards, including 7 for The Mandalorian and 3 for WandaVision, but those were all like the technical awards, and really kind of the big main event, nothing really went to Disney Plus. It was all kind of being dominated by Netflix and also other streamers as well. Though at the event, we also got to hear from Ewan McGregor, who won Best Actor for a limited series. He also gave us an update on the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. After winning, Ewan McGregor said, "We finished shooting our series. It is really, really good fun. I really enjoyed working on it with Deborah Chow. I think it will not disappoint. I think it's going to be good. I had a really good time making it and worked with some really wonderful, lovely people. The new technology we employed was cool. It was a different experience than making the original 3 films that I did, and I really, really liked it. But I'm not going to tell you anything else." So the new Obi-Wan Kenobi series is going to be coming to Disney Plus in 2022. Great to know as well that it's all kind of finished filming and now it can kind of go into the post-production, basically getting all the special effects and stuff done. So I'm really looking forward to this Obi-Wan Kenobi series. It's been kind of floating around for years, and also there was a movie before that and that kind of got pushed back. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Also today, Marvel has released a new trailer for Hit Monkey, which is a new animated series which is going to be coming to Hulu in the United States on November the 17th. We'll be getting all 10 episodes. I also suspect it will be coming to Disney Plus internationally as a Star original, though nothing has been officially confirmed yet. Though I'm putting this kind of in the same thing as what we've had with MODOK. So whether or not we get them released weekly or all at once, we don't yet know, but I suspect it's going to happen. This one is going to be much more violent than anything we've seen before. That's why it's on Hulu. The animation style is very different. It doesn't look great, I'm going to be honest. That didn't really jump out to me as being some of the great one. But if the story's good, that's definitely going to be a key thing. It's all about like a snow monkey in Japan that kind of makes a connection with an assassin. And it looks very weird. But I'm definitely in on this one. I don't know very much about Hit Monkey. Not really a comic book that I've read before. But anything new is good. And this one originally would have been part of kind of the build up to the Offenders, which was going to include MODOK, Howard the Duck, and also Hit Monkey, among other characters. But a lot of those shows got cancelled when all of the Marvel television properties got merged in with Marvel Studios. Hit Monkey kind of managed to kind of sneak through. And finally, in some interesting news from France, there's been a major dispute going on between the streaming services, along with the television networks, and also cinema chains, because they have to come to an agreement by July about where everything is going, because as we've seen around the world, all of the theatrical windows are changing and things are arriving much quicker. And currently in France, movies have to go off somewhere for a year before they can put onto streaming, and there's a whole kind of different bits. That's why we've not seen movies arrive on Disney Plus in France as quickly. But according to a new report, Disney are not happy with the new negotiations that are going on, because the free-to-air TV networks want to have access to Disney movies for 30 days exclusive. They actually want to have them pulled off Disney Plus or any other streaming service when they're airing them on free-to-TV. Now, this could be years afterwards, and Disney don't like this idea. They want to speed things up. They don't want to have to wait years for shows and movies to arrive on Disney Plus. They want to speed things up, and they're even contemplating actually not releasing films theatrically in cinemas. Now, this one might be a bit of a bold claim. Some cinema chains are going, "Oh yeah, they don't do it. We've already shown with the hybrid releases that it doesn't work." And there's a lot of other people kind of going, "Well, we kind of need Disney. We kind of need their money." Now in France, there's a lot of money in Hollywood movies, but there's not as much as in some countries. It's only around about 50%, but they obviously need that there to get the things moving. I think at the minute there's a lot of jostling, trying to get things done. I think ultimately, I do think the free TV asking for exclusive access, I just don't see that's going to happen now with new contracts. It does feel a little bit like France is very protective over stuff, and they want to keep this stuff going. And ultimately, I do think that Hollywood studios are only going to do so much until they eventually go, you know what, we like the monthly subscription service rather than cinemas. What's bringing in more money? And obviously as well, in France, all the Searchlight and 20th Century Studio movies go straight through to Disney Plus because of Star as well. So there's actually going to be a lot of movies. But things are obviously moving around a lot. But let me know what you think of all of that in the comments below. So there we go. That's all of today's big Disney Plus news. Make sure we go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow, and subscribe. And I shall see you guys in another video. Laters. I'd like to thank all of our Patreon and YouTube channel members for their support. You can become a member from as little as $2 a month and you get access to our weekly Q&A and much more.